All right, we are back at the Culver-Baer mine. I received a message on Instagram that apparently last time we were really close to a mine entrance and we missed it. And it went in very deep. We actually looked at it and decided it didn't go anywhere. So we are here to investigate, do our due diligence, and if not, yeah, grab your machete. But if we do not find the entrance to the mine or it is collapsed as we had suspected originally, then the good thing about that is there's tons of idriolite and cinnabar here. I've always wanted to look for it more in depth, so we will do a little bit more investigative work trying to find some minerals, and we'll show you at the end what we come up with. And even after that, we can look at some other mines along Geysers Road that I've always wanted to check out. Thick foliage here, but that's why we are agile and impressively athletic. We're gonna see lots of running water today because it has been raining a lot recently.
It was just so easy to get into and that's it.
Very good. Good form, Luke. So the mine we're going to is directly beneath us right now, which we'll have to work around, but there is an entrance here if you guys want to pop in and be inside of a mine real quick. We did this last time. It doesn't go very far, but it does give you a good idea of what things are like, so I would definitely suggest popping in.
Right, the flashlight. Trevor, which way was like the main entrance?
Well, there was a lot of entrances because it used to be the Missouri and Oakland mines, and then they were consolidated, so there were tons of entrances throughout this area going into the deeper mines. Supposedly it's only a 400-foot shaft here, but like 10,000 feet of tunnels.
Yeah, it looks like this is absolutely closed off.
Yep, that one's all caved in and the roof's blown in on it, which is the collapse you came to. You can see it from the top as well.
Good to know these places can cave in.
Well,
very helpful track.
Well, it's more so that the government's supposed to come in and close them all, which is what they do. They blast them, they board them up, but sometimes they miss an entrance, which is what we're looking for today, just below us, right about here.
Of course. And they close up the mines because it's like
unsafe. Yeah, they're not using them anymore. It's super unsafe for the public, so they have an obligation to close up the mines. Sure. They generally do a good job, but for mine explorers such as ourselves, it's unfortunate. Now, this right here is the mine entrance that we missed last time. We assumed it was just a ledge, so we didn't explore further, but I've heard, at least a year before we went, people were going in hundreds of feet, and the rest of them are all closed, but this one is open. Getting over there is going to be difficult and dangerous, but risk reward perhaps. We'll find out. And we could have come all this way and it's closed, but again, if that's the case, we'll just look for minerals and move on to the next mine since there's plenty out here in the Mayacamas Mountains. Wow, this is a dangerous passageway. Okay. Let's think about this. But yeah, this is all we saw. We didn't go any deeper, so it probably is open. We'll do some investigative work here, but gotta strategize this real quick. I don't think the camera's doing this justice to how steep this is and how slippery this is, but I'm doing it for the love of the game. I could die, but there's nothing I would rather die doing than mine exploring. If that rock falls, I'm just cooked. And that one's gonna fall. Well, at least there's a bush there. I'm not gonna fall further than the bush. No. So I'm actually completely fine. All right, I'm sending it. This is gonna slip, but okay. There we go. Supposedly, oh my gosh, I see the track. I see the track. Oh my gosh, I think we did it. Yes! We did. We did it. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the guy who hit me up on Instagram telling us about this. This is the greatest discovery ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah? How naive was I last time to think it was just an incropping? But that was just a little hole in the rock. Definitely not an adit. From far away, it can be hard to tell. I'm gonna look back on that video and just think what an idiot that guy was. Didn't do his due diligence. I'm one to always do my due diligence when checking on mines, but it looked so obvious. It was closed. So here we go, the Culver-Baer mine.
That's the red one.
It might get wet back in here, folks, but it's okay. And also look at artifacts we find. Like here's a bottle. It looks pretty old. Wow.
Feel humidity in here.
Yeah. There we go, focus that a little bit. The ore car track is insane, pristine. Another bottle there. Clear bottle. Wow. I can't even believe. Wow. Oh my gosh. Only the Mount Jackson mine has been even close to this in extent. Dripping water from the ceiling here. Wow, what's this? Artifact. Made in Milwaukee, famous Schleit beer. Schlitz beer. I don't know if we can find a date on that, but set it off to the side. Holy cow. Maybe a collapse or it may continue.
Oh, we got some animal tracks in here. Look like raccoon.
Bobcat would be the worst.
Is there anything up here?
Oh wow. Okay, so we can definitely squeeze past it and go further, but very dangerous. So we'll have to regroup and think about it. Tons of water coming in.
Oh, nice. We just got like a big spider.
Wow, it would take a lot to get through that, but we could do it. It's just super dangerous, especially with how wet things are. Things are brittle. I hope the camera's showing what's through there. Let me see if I can focus it a little bit. There we go. I don't know if that helped or hurt.
Look at that, we got a little leaf spring right there.
So we'll have to think about this.
Oh yeah, that keeps on going a ways, but that is quite the tight squeeze.
I'm probably game, but the oxygen's the question.
Yeah, because in here it's definitely a bit humid.
And
Sure.
definitely no secondary opening anywhere, so.
Absolutely. I want the O2 meter at least.
Yeah, but I don't think it works.
Well, Travis, what was about like checking? Oh yeah, I got an O2 meter. Well, should we get like a lighter, just have like a lighter the entire way?
Probably the worst thing you could do
We'd be like, oh
for
no,
gases.
we're out of oxygen right here. Is that
We need a
poisonous
parakeet.
gas?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you need a
We need a parakeet. Should we go to 49er Pet in Renner Park and then come back?
Yeah, let's run really quick.
Wow, what a mine. What a beautiful mine. Leaf spring from an ore cart right here. Maybe. Definitely got the drill holes. Artifacts are amazing. Old can. Could have been a can of beans. Could have been carbide. Definitely looks like little raccoon feet for sure. So we're gonna go grab the O2 meter, which I don't think works.
Let's go. Let's
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Speed run. All right. We had a snack and some water. We're gonna go as fast as possible to get past that spot, see as much as we can. Well, unlimited oxygen because it's been so rainy, it's moist and oxygen feels low. Whether it really is, we don't know because we have an oxygen monitor that doesn't work unless it's plugged in. So we brought it just in case it works.
Oh yeah, that's what we're counting on.
The quicker we do it, but safely, is the best. Oh boy. Okay, that's much more difficult than I thought. Now that I'm up against it.
Let me take a look, but you hop back. This is gonna slide through there.
If you want to do it first, I'll record you.
We could slide through.
I think you gotta go head first, right through that right there.
Yeah, I just don't want to get soaked.
I think soaked is the least of the worries. Just be careful not to touch the roof. That's the only thing that matters. Or at least touch it as little as possible.
Right. Fill on this stuff.
Oh, dude.
Boy.
That's not quite the way I would have done it. Oh, dude. Oh, keep going. Is there anything through there?
Oh, it's a whole pool of water out here. You take a video.
So you don't think we can get past it?
Yeah, Travis, after getting soaked, yeah, it looks like.
No, can I get past it or no?
No, it's a whole pool of water here.
Dang it.
Take a video.
I mean, the water's fine. Does it keep going or does it?
Yeah, it keeps going. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. It's a huge pool of water.
I mean, shouldn't we just still do it?
You can. I think I'm good.
Okay.
At least it's not still water, but I'm not trying to mess with that.
All right, show me the video and then I'll decide if I want to do it.
All right.
I can almost see it on your phone through here.
Here you go. Here's the phone.
Let me see this. Oh. I mean, it's probably not that deep.
Yeah, but
I mean, do we just soak our shoes and like see what's on the other side?
I hate hiking in wet boots.
All right, all right, all right. So this will be we'll probably come back in the summer and see how far we can get.
Well, gotta get through here.
Right. Careful.
You got this part on video?
Yeah.
All right. Dude, I think I left my truck keys in there. Travis, you gotta go back and get.
So I think the plan would be during summertime to come back with a proper oxygen meter. The reason I say summertime is because there'd be less water, but also muck boots, which we do kind of have. We have one pair in the truck. Then we'd be able to do this more cautiously because it feels like there's hardly any oxygen in there and the meter doesn't work. That's not good, especially when there's water. That's how you stir up gases. That's the entrance we just came out of. They're having a snack. But Megan found over here an old mine entrance. It's mostly filled in, but all right, this is a little bit less safe than I imagined. Oh, wow. That absolutely goes into something. Oh my goodness.
Fine, Travis.
Well, this wasn't me, this was Megan, but that definitely goes into something. I don't know how far it goes, but it clearly was a mine entrance because of the wood. No wonder this mine used to be called the Lost Ledge Mine. There's a lot of lost ledges here, or perhaps ledges that never existed but should have. So we're leaving our mine entrance right there. That's the one that goes way in. You can see another one down there. We looked at that in the first video. I'll flash back to that. We checked all those, they're all closed. That's the only one that goes in. There is more to do when it's not flooded, or at least we have the proper equipment to tackle it. The valley is always so beautiful here. But now it is geology time, looking for cinnabar ore, maybe even idriolite that is so famous from this mine. Not that they're even mining it, it just occurred here. We're gonna look at the huge rock pile, all the waste rock they dumped down. There's still some good mineralization in it. So we see some equipment over here. Reminds me of the Culver-Baer mine where there was full mine cars on the hill. I haven't posted the Culver-Baer mine video from a couple years ago for good reason, but that may come one day when enough time has passed. All right, it's like a tractor plow dragger guy, you know.
It's like a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, anything that was down here was mine related or mine adjacent. There we go. We're headed down there to look for rocks. So a recap from last time, the idriolite looks like quartz, but a little bit more pretty. I'm not very good at identifying that. I can certainly identify quartz, but the cinnabar is easy to identify. Just how much of it is there lying around nonchalant on these waste rock piles over here. So there's the mine I climbed up to last time. Was worth it to see what was there, but nothing really came of it. So far, this is super pretty rock with a lot of quartz crystallization. Another one that has some sort of purple in there, and I can't tell if it's like, if the red in it is cinnabar or not. And then a random bolt from something they were doing with the mining. So we're heading down the mountain. I don't know if you can see them, they're over there. We're gonna meet back up. I turn on the GoPro in case I fall, at least get some good footage out of it, make it worthwhile. See if we can meet up over there. Luke just saw a frog, our biggest find of the day.
Oh, he's a little guy.
He's right there, you see him? He's right down there.
Oh, I see him, I see him.
He's right there.
He's not too little. Okay, there's insane bright red right here. Pull this up, I need to pull this up. It is super bright. Oh, it's part of the rock face. I should not even be touching it, but that is totally cinnabar on this huge piece of rock. Wow. Look at that waterfall. There's so many of them, I can't even count. Great bleed out spot, I must say. And there's some more cinnabar within the quartz on a massive boulder that got lodged down in the creek. Looking for smaller specimens to take up, but at least that's how you know you're on the right track right there. And we're trying to go where people don't tend to go. So we're looking around in the creek bed here, finding tons of goodies. Megan found this piece of pottery here. I've never found like an Indian artifact before, if that's what it is. Could have been from the miners, but definitely clay pottery. Look at this guy, serpentine with some cinnabar in there, and Luke found this giant specimen full of cinnabar. That could be, but this is all cinnabar crystallization. Beautiful. Oh, Luke! A vein full of cinnabar. This is the best cinnabar discovery day of all time. Luke. All coming down from the Culver-Baer mine.
Let's check out that piece.
Oh yeah, this one has it in the vein as well, a couple veins. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there was some more. Here we go.
This is a hot spot for cinnabar.
Right there. Look at that. We got some quartz.
Yep, some down in there for sure. Alright, Luke just found an insane piece down there. I hope he can get it out. Because it is beautiful, dude. Try not to touch the actual cinnabar with your bare hands. I think you can get that out of there.
Yeah, thanks Travis. Thanks for telling me now.
This is the greatest piece of all time. Oh yes, yes, he got it. Dude, don't touch it. So we were just finding cinnabar everywhere, all along that rock. Hard to tell how well it shows up, but this whole creek.
Ooh, what's this? It's like almost like translucent right here. Oh, and of course you got cinnabar all the way around the backside of it.
Yep, cinnabar and a drillite on the same piece.
Right.
If that's indeed what it is.
Really
Alright. Without a hammer and chisel, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is our best tool right now. Doesn't do too much. The Mayacamas Mountains are my favorite. Just full of cinnabar mines, full of minerals. So many places to discover and explore and pop into. Miles and miles of tunnels nobody's been in.
That's right.
In hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years.
50 years at times. 10 years at times. But nonetheless, we enjoy doing what we do. Got lots of cinnabar on that. Yeah, I wish those specimens were easier to collect. But all the ones that were have been picked out by geologists. This is one of the mines that geologists actually know about and go to. But there's plenty of the others that are, well, they're less accessible. More trespassing private property, so hard to do those. Oh my gosh. So much cinnabar on that. Incredible. These three are insane. I've got to take that. I mean, come on. We're doing it. It's all over these rocks. Can't believe I didn't notice it when I was here before. But I mean, come on. That's not the best rock you've ever seen.
Well, amazing. Thanks for finding the spot, Travis. You know where to look. He knows where to find them. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh,
Poor chipmunks. And now we're to like one of the best parts of the Culver-Baer mine, the flat area where it would be nice to camp. And this goes right over to that mine that I climbed up to last time. Another lost ledge. Will you look at that? I genuinely don't know how I climbed that, but we went all the way down into the farthest cavity there to the creek today. Working our way up on these old trails. This is a trail. Okay. And it's steep, which means we get up quicker, I guess. Yeah, we got to get right up there. And that was the trail we took down earlier. So we got to cut into that one way or another. Looks like there's an old toolbox right there. And here we got a bottle Megan found. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's got a whole logo on there. Oh, there's something else here too. Oh my gosh, I found pottery. But like glass or like porcelain.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
So it's a whole pile of stuff. All right, got it loose. It's definitely a mason jar. But what's in it? Here, you wanna have fun with that? So what the heck was that? Electrical box of some sort? yeah, spring. Some stuff going on here. So leaving the Culver-Baer mine, lots of goodies. And did do some mine exploring, more to come with the proper supplies, but boy, was that successful. Shout out to my boy on Instagram who told me what we had missed and to come back. Very worthwhile.